So, Marvel have the Infinity event going on right now, but there's one other sort of big event happening as well, and it's for the X-Men titles. And that is called Battle of the Atom. Basically, they've been advertising saying this has like been 50 years in the making. I'd say bullshit to that. It's been ever since all new X-Men have started, or hell, even the end of Avengers vs X-Men has started. But not only that has the first sort of chapter to that, because this is a 10 chapter event, which means it's going to last over sort of 2 months, which is great. But the next one is out as well. Now I'll review this in a separate video, and the annotation for that review is down the bottom corner, just somewhere around the corner. But without further ado, let's start with the first chapter of Battle of the Atom. The story of it starts off kind of like with Magic kind of like having a wee sneak peek at the future, and what she sees is the future X-Men fighting the Sentinels. Now we cut back to the present day, and there's a new mutant that's somehow that's emerged, and the all-new X-Men plus Kitty Pryde go over to get the mutant, but they're then later attacked by Sentinels. And then, of course, the Uncanny X-Men come out and end up giving them a helping hand. But something happens in this sort of skirmish, makes Kitty Pryde, but also the rest of the X-Men, realise that the X-Men of the all-new X-Men, so X-Men, should be going back to the past where they belong. And while they're having this kind of little argument, the time cube opens up and the future X-Men comes out, literally saying that we're here to fix your problems. Now obviously I should really say that Brian Michael Bendis is the one leading up the kind of the main guy for this whole thing, that's putting this whole kind of thing together. But I will honestly say as this was totally kind of lackluster for me personally. Like, the artwork is fantastic. I love the artwork. I like how they make use of the panels and the spread of the pages. I love that. But I kind of felt bored, you know, reading it, because we don't know what the main thing of this yet, and the first issue should try and give you at least a glimmer, like a bit of sort of info there. Now, I wish they didn't really put the future X-Men kind of within the first, within the front page, or even like at the start, because it does ruin a bit of when you see them at the kind of like the end page. So with that, I kind of felt like I knew that this was kind of coming in a way, and then I just felt like it's just starting to become quite dialogue in a way. Like, when are we actually going to see the actual problems of this start to occur? And I don't know, that it's sort of weird, but yeah. For this rating of this issue, however, I will give it a 3 out of 5. Like, this is a good issue, but it really lacks a lot of stuff, and it doesn't set up the whole thing yet enough for me to get fully involved sort of in this event and think this is actually going to be probably the best X-Men event of, you know, the whole year or whatnot. But without that, I will now go over to now reviewing the second chapter for this story arc. And that will be in the all new X-Men subtitle. And so with that, I'll see you guys either later or real soon for the next video.